Welcome to another episode of the Dragon Age Inquisition series, and I was just checking out the chantry and there was actually a corner I missed, so I thought I'd just read this one, particularly because it's kind of important to what the Fade is. The study of the Fade is as old as mankind. For so long as men have dreamed, we have walked within its twisted paths, sometimes catching a glimpse of a city at its heart. Always as close as our own thoughts, but impossibly separated from our world. The Tevinter Emporium, Tevinter being a country, I think, once spent vast fortunes of gold, lyrium, and human slaves in the efforts to map the terrain of the Fade. An ultimately futile endeavor. Although portions of it belong to powerful spirits, all of the Fade is in constant flux. The Emporium succeeded in finding the desperate and ever-shifting realms of a dozen demon lords, as well as cataloging a few hundred types of spirits before they were forced to abandon the project. The relationship of dreamers to the Fade is complex. Even when entering the Fade through the use of lyrium, mortals are not able to control or affect it. The spirits who dwell there, however, can, and as the Chantry teaches us, the great flaw of the spirits is that they have neither imagination nor ambition. They create what they see through their sleeping visitors, building elaborate copies of our cities, people, and events, which, like the reflection in the mirror, ultimately lack context or life of their own. Even the most powerful demons merely plagiarize the worst thoughts and fears of mortals and build their realms with no other ambition than to taste life. So this is, the Fade is like what's leaking through those rifts. It's like the spirit world in essence. When we talked to Solus, he talked about walking there, so some people can explore it a little better than others. You're welcome. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get some of these started so that as we go about our stuff, we can potentially finish them. We'll work on the Ferelden side for now. So this is one that I think
Have you had any trouble with them?
Not at all. I will inform you if that changes.
Who is them? We will end them. Alright, so your Inquisition says it is against chaos, reason, and darkness. If you stand by this, come forth and drive the heretics from my lands. They claim to be refugees, but I have seen elves and apostates among them, filthy savages tearing at our roots. Our monarch refuses to send forth armies, and my own knights were decimated in the conclave. I require aid in return peace to my lands. Prove your loyalty, and I'll see you richly rewarded for your faith. So we can decline through Josephine. We can help move the refugees somewhere safer and get his favor. Or we can send our people to help the refugees, not this guy who's being a jerk. So that's what we're gonna do.
Alright.
Go, Kalin. And the last thing I want to do, because I think we've seen quite enough of the hinterlands for right now, is we're going to scout the Storm Coast and get ourselves a new person. So Ferelden has seen significant Grey Warden activity since Darkspawn... Ferelden has not seen significant Grey Warden activity since Darkspawn attacked the city 10 years ago. It's not unusual for the Order to fade from public notice when there's no blight. However, recent reports claim that a group was traveling along the north coastline. Wardens tend to follow their own agenda, but the breach has no doubt caught their attention, so if they know something, the Inquisition should find out. So the Wardens are like a group of people who fight Darkspawn, who are like the dead. We're going to send Liliana to seek that out. Sister Liliana, Lieutenant Harding led a small group of soldiers to the Storm Coast region to investigate reports of Grey Warden activity. She sent word that her party had established a camp near the shore, but they have received nothing further. But we have not received anything further. At this time, the status of Harding and her mission remains unknown. Well, we better go find out. Venture forth.
Your worship, for what it's worth, welcome to the Storm Coast. I would have sent word sooner, but our efforts have been delayed.
How so?
There's a group of bandits operating in the area. They know the terrain, and our small party has had trouble going up against them. Some of our soldiers went to speak with their leader. Haven't heard back, though.
Thanks for the report. I'm not surprised. I'll look into it. Those are our people.
I'll do what I can to find our people.
Thank you, Your Worship. That's a relief. The soldiers didn't have an exact location for the bandits, but they were starting their search farther down the beach. With all this fuss, we haven't been able to conduct a proper search for the wardens either. Well, good luck, and enjoy the sea air. I hear it's good for the soul.
They're probably so tired of being wet from all this rain. Alright. So, we have a quest. Oh no. There's another dragon sneak peek.
I've news, sir.
Not right now. Do you see that dragon? Alright, fine. Report.
What is it? You may want to look into this.
Ah, just gathering some samples. Not dealing with that dragon. Which will be a long time from now. Okay. So, welcome to the store closed. It's very green and very wet. Look at all our little birds though. Can we cover these poor guys? They don't need to get wet. Put a tarp over them or something. Put them in the tents. I did see over here a skull. So we're gonna go ahead and check that out. There's also so many elf rope. I love it. It's made health potions. Hello. I'm coming, I'm coming. Oh. Those are allies. I think them some bandits. We have to go take care of them. They're awful close to our camp. Oh, 2. 3. Oh, that one looks like it's in the middle of the ocean. Should be fun to get. Yep, those look like enemies. Let's go ahead and go down here. Take care of that. Get away from my people. I'm envious of your uniform, though.
Those must be the bandits Harding mentioned.
Yes, we've gathered. Nice. Ah! Whoa! Whoa! I did not see those guys. Oh, and they've got some of the Ferelden dogs. Well, this is only going to be peaceful for a second. The Mabari. That's what they're called. The Ferelden dogs. Any other good loot? There's stuff on the, okay, elf fruit. Well, let's deal with these ones as well.
The waking sea. Somewhere across all that water is Kirkwall.
It was a long journey to Haven.
Considering the company, I'm surprised it didn't feel longer.
So the reason Varric's here, I don't know if I mentioned that, was because he was taken prisoner by Cassandra. And the whole previous game, I think, is told as Varric explaining to her what happened while she holds him prisoner. Hello? Oh, it's our shard. Go and click that. How this sounds and looks so pretty. Those waves are intense, though. They are like way too big. Way too big to be good. That would cause a lot of problems. Is that all stone I can collect? Oh my god. Well, I'm gonna be here a minute. Trying to remember what's out on that island. Because I have a sneaky thought that it's scaly, breeze fire, not great stuff. No, wait, no, that's down. Okay. I wonder what enemy will be fighting in this cave. Anyone have any ideas? Because I do. Ew. Oh my god, I forgot how much I hate these ones. Gross. So gross. Alright, Okay, let's go ahead and give this a little bit of fire so we can see. Did you hear that? Oh, yes. The dragon versus the giant. There have been times where I'll sit here and pick off from like a distance and I'll shoot them. It takes a long time. I think you can only kill one of them in particular. I'm not ready for that now, so let's go back and fight the nasty spiders. There's certain game spiders that don't bug me. But thanks. But this is definitely one of the ones that bug me. I think it's something about the butt. It looks, I guess, too realistic. Like spiders I've seen. God, I hate it so much. I always had a friend who would watch me play it and would get confused on why I would jump instead of lighting things, because in her gameplay that was never a problem. Well, on the controller, they're the same buttons to jump and to activate stuff, whereas that was not the case on the keyboard. Thank God for that dragon, I think, or lightning. Thank God for whatever keeps doing that. I can barely see. I cannot imagine how little you guys can see. Oh, loot this. We just... Well, I wouldn't want to stay here because there's some nasties, but... I can feel the vibrations of that fight in the controller. I think we have to come back here at some point. I can't remember. Why are there so many enemies out here all of a sudden? Is this in here? Oh, gross. Too big to jump over. There's one back in there, but I'm done. I don't want to fight no more of those nasties. Lovely daylight.
I have heard that your books are very popular, Master Thedas.
I do all right.
I am glad of it.
Really? No sarcasm? No superior attitude?
We live in a dark and angry time, child of the stone. So much of what people believe has come crashing down. If you bring them a little peace with the worlds you make between the pages, you have done more than most.
Well, that was oddly kind of you, Solus. But he is a scholar, so I imagine he's a fan of books. So I'm also not surprised that's the subject that he's kind about. But we should probably see if we can find our peeps. Time to fight. It feels so bad killing the puppies. Yeah, you showed that person I didn't realize was over there. What have you done with my people? Oh, there's a shard over here. Hello? Is it on the house? Oh, I guess there's a ladder, so it's a very good possibility. Yep, there it is. Why it's here? We'll never know. Colin is ready to...
These must be the missing soldiers.
Oh.
Murdered. Shit.
We should see that their families are notified.
No worries, we will. These notes were found near murdered Inquisition soldiers. The paper is not crumpled or torn, as though it was left behind instead of dropped. It's not our place to disagree. They've attempted to set themselves up along the shore, and we have orders. We are the sword, not the hand that wields it. You taught me that. If they're worthy, let them come with the Mercy's crest. The blades of the Harrison will listen. You will only get yourself cast out, or worse.
Our men were murdered by a group called the Blades of Hessarian. It seems there's a way to challenge their leader.
Hessarian's blade is supposed to represent mercy, not random slaughter.
Well, we better get the thing to allow us to do the thing. Look at the map.
It looks like the bandits are camped further along the beach.
Yeah, but further down the beach there's a giant and a dragon fighting, so I don't know if we want to go there. I guess I could use the door instead of the hole in the wall. So after having gone to 2 places where I know companions are, but I've not seen them, finally decided to look up what I was forgetting, because again, it's been a very long time since I've played this game. And it would appear that I need to finish one particular quest before I can get any more companions. So I feel like we should work on that. So let's go and complete more of the main quest. This will also allow us to collect the Cullen quest and start some others, which I'd like to do. Alright, let's see what you've done over here, Sir Cullen. Commander Cullen, I am to understand you are in charge of the soldiers trampling on my lawns, providing food and refuge for the squabble of filth burrowing into my land. A plague on you, sir, for spitting in the face of an honest petitioner, for taking advantage of my distress. Did my wretched neighbor Brand Traft whisper into your ear, tell me what he paid you, so I may at least know the price of treachery, sir? My only consolation is that a few of the rank and file have gone to join your farce of an Inquisition. In bitter disgust. So I got influencing people to join our cause, so I'd rather that than help that guy. So the other one I wanted to start is... I guess first we should do the main quest, and then see who's available after that. Ooh, more. The Flames of the Inquisition Charter. This requires no time. Good. We actually already have these things. They're like the horses, so like the red heart. Let's send Liliana. I might change to that so we don't have the painted art. Let's address the chantry in Val Royeaux. I don't know what level I am, but hopefully I'm somewhere between 4 and 7.
Having the Herald address the clerics is not a terrible idea.
You can't be serious.
Mother Giselle is strong. At the moment, the Chantry's only strength is that they are united in opinion.
And we should ignore the danger to the Herald.
Let's ask her.
Oh, this may not actually help. This is a terrible plan. I'm not worried. Well, I don't know. They're a bunch of clerics, and we fought a lot of worse, so the only thing I could think it can hurt is reputation. Like, we're not physically in harm's way, I don't think, so...
What can they do? It's just talk.
Don't underestimate the power of their words. An angry mob will do you in just as quickly as a blade.
That's true.
I will go with her. Mother Giselle said she could provide us names. Use them.
But why? This is nothing but a...
What choice do we have, Liliana? Right now, we can't approach anyone for help with the breach. Use what influence we have to call the clerics together. Once they are ready, we will see this through.
Josephine looked so smug, like, yeah, take that, Cullen. Wow, look at that blade. It'd be completely useless. Or more like a key.
The city still mourns.
Just a guess, Seeker, but I think they all know who we are.
Your skills of observation never fail to impress me, Varric.
My Lady Herald.
You're one of Leliana's people. What have you found?
The Chantry Mothers await you, but so do a great many Templars.
There are Templars here?
People seem to think the Templars will protect them from the Inquisition. They're gathering on the other side of the market. I think that's where the Templars intend to meet you.
Only one thing to do, then.
Alright.
They wish to protect the people from us? Return to Haven. Someone will need to inform them if we are delayed.
As you say, my lady.
It tries to let me enter that conversation, but I don't think I've ever been successful at actually joining it. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can give Solus some other clothes. Haha! You can take it off. Alright, while we're in Val Royeaux, you can wear that. Should everybody wear their default while in Val Royeaux? Hopefully we get into no fights. Almost safe. But at least we look civil. I don't think we should be marching into a bunch of armor, so let's go the way we are. Usually I really want to like go through all of this stuff, but I don't think there's like a lot of merchants here. I don't think any of them will allow us to talk to them until we complete our quest. But man, look at this place. Wouldn't this be incredible to live at? It's beautiful. Oh, hello, noble citizen.
The Inquisition. We don't require that sort of thing in Val Royeaux.
You know not.
Templars will help us, as they always have. We've no need for an Inquisition.
Good people of Val Royeaux, hear me. Together, we mourn our divine. A naive and beautiful heart, silenced by treachery. You wonder what will become of a murderer. Well, wonder no more. Behold, the so-called Herald of Andraste, claiming to rise where our beloved fell. We say this is a false prophet. The Maker would send no elf in our hour of need.
Just talk peacefully, you're wrong, I am the Herald. We have a real enemy, stop this now. I don't really think that I'm the Herald. We do have a real enemy, and let's just talk about it. How about we talk about it?
We came here in peace simply to talk, and this is what you do. I implore you, let us sit down together to deal with the real threat.
It's true. The Inquisition seeks only to end this madness before it is too late.
It is already too late. The Templars have returned to the Chantry. They will face this Inquisition, and the people will be safe once more.
Oh my god.
Still yourself. She is beneath us.
I like that guy. This one in particular, not the other a-hole. Although, I love that it's like, we just came here to talk peacefully, and they're just shouting at them. I think it's supposed to be like there's a loud group, so you're shouting, but it just sounds very aggressive. How dare you? Am I supposed to be impressed? Not here for us, then. Saved me the trouble. No. No.
You're not here to deal with the Inquisition.
As if there were any reason to.
Lord Seeker Lucius, it's imperative that we speak with...
You will not address me.
Lord Seeker?
Creating a heretical movement. Raising up a puppet as Andraste's prophet. You should be ashamed. You should all be ashamed. The Templars failed no one when they left the Chantry to purge the mages. You are the ones who have failed. You who'd leash our righteous swords with doubt and fear. If you came to appeal to the Chantry, you are too late. The only destiny here that demands respect is mine.
Wow. That doesn't seem very good of you. Templars, join us. Cullen did, help us close the breach. He refused the Herald. Then why are you here? I think we'll go with that one, because it's pretty clear he's not gonna help us, and that he's probably not on the same side as us, so...
If you're not here to help the Chantry, then you just came to make speeches.
I came to see what frightens old women so, and to laugh.
But Lord Seeker, what if she really was sent by the Maker? What if...
You are called to a higher purpose. Do not question.
I will make the Templar Order a power that stands alone against the Void. We deserve recognition. Independence. You have shown me nothing, and the Inquisition, less than nothing. Templars, Val Royeaux is unworthy of our protection. We march.
Charming fellow, isn't he?
Has Lord Seeker Lucius gone mad?
So how well do you know him?
Do you know him very well?
He took over the Seekers of Truth 2 years ago, after Lord Seeker Lambert's death. He was always a decent man, never given to ambition and grandstanding. This is very bizarre.
Will he see reason? So much for Templar help. We'll find another way. It's very interesting, because like the Inquisitions, their main purpose is like, we need to stop what's happening, we need to fix everything, and for them, this group of Templars, it's like all about the praise, I guess? We'll find another way.
Fortunately, the Templars aren't our only hope.
I wouldn't write them off so quickly. There must be those in the Order who see what he's become. Either way, we should first return to Haven and inform the others.
I think maybe you'll check on this lady. Are you right, ma'am? Nice platform you just rolled out here.
This victory must please you greatly, Seeker Cassandra.
We came here seeking only to speak with the mothers. This is not our doing, but yours.
This is true.
And you had no part in forcing our hand? Do not delude yourself. Now we have been shown up by our own Templars, in front of everyone. And my fellow clerics have scattered to the wind along with their convictions. Just tell me one thing. Do you truly believe you are the Maker's chosen?
Not really. But, you know, we're like, hey, can we talk? And they're like, I'm gonna bring an army. We didn't force you to do that. It was all on your own. Why do you care? Yes, I do. I don't know.
To tell you the truth, I don't know.
That is more comforting than you might imagine. I suppose it is out of our hands now. We shall all see what the Maker plans in the days to come.
Shouldn't that be what you always believe, if that's what you believe? Not just when it's convenient. Alright, let me see if there's anything worth sharing with you guys here.
So what happens now? Will the Chantry continue to denounce me?
We have already done so. And what good has it done us? Now it falls on us to select a new divine, if we can, and leave the next step to her.
Provided such a selection is even possible.
I truly don't know. Any revered mother who could have followed Justinia died at the Conclave. What becomes of us, and your Inquisition, is in the Maker's hands now.
There's got to be a way to calm everything down and clean up this mess.
I hope against hope that may be the case.
Thank you, Reverend Mother Avara. Can I talk to you? Nope. Can I talk to you? Nope. Alright. Let's head back to...
The Chantry has just... What's that? An arrow with a message?
I'm scared. Scared me something fierce. Let's check out what that was. A message is attached, written in large, flowing hand and bordered in doodles. People say you're special and want help, and I can bring everyone. There's a baddie in Val Royeaux. I hear he wants to hurt you. Have a search for red things in the market, the docks, and round the cafe, and maybe you'll meet him first. Bring swords. Runs of the Red Jenny. a poor drawing as the location in the market is attached. There's a lot to do and read here, but I think I'm going to move forward.
I believe that messenger is trying to get our attention.
The one standing here? We're going to talk
You
to
are
this
the
guy.
Herald of Andraste, are you not? I have an invitation for you.
You are cordially invited to attend my salon, salon held at the Chateau of Duc Bastion de... There's a lot of French stuff related to Val Royeaux, and I apologize deeply for my terrible reading of it, okay? This is from Vivian. So that's somebody else we can recruit, and I'm gonna head back to Haven now, I think. Yes, now I can. So I'm gonna go back here, finish off this quest.
If I might have a moment of your time.
Grand Enchanter Fiona?
Leader of the Mage Rebellion. Is it not dangerous for you to be here?
I heard of this gathering, and I wanted to see the fabled Herald of Andraste with my own eyes. If it's help with the breach you seek, perhaps my people are the wiser option.
So I can ask why she wasn't at the Conclave. Which kind of seems like harsh. So, why are you still alive? Why speak to us now?
The mages weren't willing to talk to the Inquisition before. Why now?
Because now I've seen what you are. And I've seen the Chantry for what it is. Consider this an invitation to Redcliffe. Come, meet with the mages. An alliance could help us both, after all. I hope to see you there. Au revoir, my Lady Herald.
Bye-bye.
Come, let us return to Haven.
I was trying, but everyone keeps stopping me.
It's good you've returned. We heard of your encounter.
You heard?
My agents in the city sent word ahead, of course.
It's a shame the Templars have abandoned their senses, as well as the capital.
Going was worth the risk. At least we made contact. The Chantry is dealt with.
At least we know how to approach the mages and Templars now.
Do we? Lord Seeker Lucius is not the man I remember.
True, he has taken the orders somewhere, but to do what? My reports have been very odd.
We must look into it. I'm certain not everyone in the Order will support the Lord Seeker.
Or the Herald could simply go to meet the mages in Redcliffe instead.
You think the Mage Rebellion is more united? It could be 10 times worse.
We should meet the mages. We should meet the Templars. You must choose soon. I don't really want to ally between either of them yet, so...
Or you could stop bickering and make a decision.
I agree.
We shouldn't discount Redcliffe. The mages may be worth the risk.
They are powerful, Ambassador, but more desperate than you realize.
You think this is a trap? There's always danger. This could be useful.
You think the invitation could be some kind of trap?
If some among the rebel mages were responsible for what happened at the Conclave.
The same could be said about the Templars.
True enough. Right now, I'm not certain we have enough influence to approach the Order safely.
Then the Inquisition needs agents in more places. That's something you can help with.
In the meantime, we should consider other options. There is one other matter. Several months ago, the Grey Wardens of Ferelden vanished. I sent word to those in Orlais, but they have also disappeared. Ordinarily, I wouldn't even consider the idea they're involved in all this, but the timing is curious.
Who are the Grey Wardens?
Grey Wardens? I'm not familiar with them.
They're an ancient order that has existed to fight Darkspawn invasions since the first Blights thousands of years ago. They have faded since those glory days, but haven't disappeared entirely. Ordinarily, their order is neutral in political affairs, but they appear in strange places.
This does sound suspicious.
That does sound odd. I agree.
The others have disregarded my suspicion, but I cannot ignore it. 2 days ago, my agents in the hinterlands heard news of a Grey Warden by the name of Blackwall. If you have the opportunity, please seek him out. Perhaps he can put my mind at ease.
And if he can't?
Then there may be more going on than we thought.
There's a hole in the sky, Liliana. I guarantee there's more going on than we thought with everybody. But I think that's where I'm going to leave this episode. We have finished another step of the main quest, and as become quite clear, we have options for Graham! This is like my favorite character ever.
Excuse me. I've got a message for the Inquisition, but I'm having a hard time getting anyone to talk to me.
Who are you, soldier?
Cremisius Aclasi with the Bulls Chargers Mercenary Company. We mostly work out of Olay and Navarra. We've got word of some Tevinter mercenaries gathering out on the Storm Coast. My company commander, Iron Bull, offers the information free of charge. If you'd like to see what the Bulls Chargers can do for the Inquisition, meet us there and watch us work.
Tell me about your company?
What can your Bulls Chargers offer the Inquisition?
We're loyal, we're tough, and we don't break contracts. Ask around Val Royeaux. We've got references.
Tell me about Iron Bull.
What should I know about your commander?
Iron Bull? He's one of those Kunari, the big guys with the horns. He leads from the front, he pays well, and he's a lot smarter than the last bastard I worked for. Best of all, he's professional. We accept contracts with whoever makes the first real offer. You're the first time he's gone out of his way to pick a side.
Why give us the message?
Why did your commander send us this information?
Iron Bull wants to work for the Inquisition. He thinks you're doing good work.
We welcome the help.
I look forward to meeting this Iron Bull.
We're the best you'll find. Come to the Storm Coast and you can see us in action.
Squee. Grim, I love Grim. Anyway, so yes, as has become quite clear, we can now go collect all of our follower choices, so that's probably what we'll be doing next episode, gathering some of them at least. 2 of them will be quite easy to collect, one in the hinterlands, one in the Storm Coast. Then there's 2 related to Val Royeaux, and yes, there's a couple more, but those are going to be the easy ones, at least the first 2. So that's probably what we'll be doing next episode. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and until next time, I hope you have a wonderful day.